Yeah, we got out of the Weatherford Hotel this week to come down to the Coconino County Fairgrounds to look at all the animals, all the rides, all the cotton candy, all the kids, everybody having a good time. You know, Labor Day weekend is known pretty much throughout the United States as a day on the first Monday of September when we celebrate the working man. It's also known for Jerry Lewis's Telethon, which happens every year at Labor Day. We also have the Southern 500 in Darlington, the Chicago Taste of Colonia. But here in Flagstaff, it's the 59th annual Labor Day County Fair. Welcome to Flag News. Who are you guys?
I'm Leah Owens, and I'm in the Cinder Hillbillies, and this is my pig, Cerdo. That's Spanish for pig. She's a red Duroc. She weighs 285 pounds.
Wow. And you are?
I'm Catelyn Gossard from the Page 4-H Livestock Club.
Yeah, and who is this?
Mr. Hamilton, but I call him Hammy.
Mr. Hamilton, you call him Hammy?
Yeah, and he is a crossbreed.
Right.
They're a mix of a Hampshire and a Yorkshire, and the way you can tell is they have blue on their faces, but they're also the majority of them is white. So
these are awfully big animals, and you guys come here. You guys raise these from little babies?
Not little babies. We get them about at 6 weeks old, and then we raise them from there, and then we go to the fair and we just show them, and then we get judged and how good our pigs look and showmanship and all that.
What do you have to do to prepare your animals for show?
Well, you have to groom them, take care of them, and to keep their skin soft and not flaky, you have to put conditioner on them. That might sound a little bit weird, but they're a little bit like people. You have to take care of them. You don't just leave them out in the sun all day. You have to go out there and check their water every day. You have to feed them at least twice a day, and you have to make sure they have fresh and cold water. You have to clean up their pen. You have to exercise them. You just have to love them, because if you don't love them, they get very destructive, and then they just don't know what they're doing, and you just have to be really nice to them. They look like they're big old mean animals, but they're not. They're really gentle animals. And
what's your favorite thing about the county fair every year?
I like when the elementary schooler kids come in and they ask the questions,
right?
Because they come up with the most interesting.
I bet they do too, right?
Well, this is my first year, so I'm just kind of getting used to it, and I think it's really fun so far.
Cool. Well, we're going to go over to the Aquaplex and see, because that's going to open this weekend. So we're going to go to the Aquaplex and see what's going on over there. Thanks for being with us.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Well, from time immemorial, folks have been making things out of scraps of cloth, scraps of wood. And here, we're at the Home Economic Building with Susan Miller, a renowned quilter, and she's going to tell us a little bit something about the art of quilting and about her quilts here in the show. Thank you, Susan, for talking to us.
Okay, about the art of quilting, well, I got interested in quilting when I retired from NAU, which was in 2000, because my grandmother made hundreds of quilts, and hers were very old-fashioned quilts. But I didn't know anything about sewing, and I took a beginning sewing lesson and then a quilting lesson, and I started making small quilts because I have a lot of my grandmother's quilts.
Tell us about this one up here.
This one is a kimono, Japanese kimono, and I found the pattern in Hawaii, on the island of Kauai, and most of the fabrics came from there. They're called Asian fabrics or Oriental fabrics, and I really like the colors in that.
Wow. And this one over here?
This one is called Harmonic Convergence, and it's a pattern that was developed by Ricky Timms from Wichita, Texas, Wichita Falls, Texas. And again, I chose Asian fabrics for that, but I got those in Tyler, Texas, and I really like that one.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us today. We're going to go up to the Lowell Observatory now, because I understand they're having their 1 millionth visitor up there.
Yes, they are. I saw that in the newspaper.
Well, let's go to the Lowell Observatory and see what that was all about.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm.
Here we are.
So?
Yeah, so the Demolition Derby looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm telling you, here at the 59th Coconino County Fair with Cynthia Nemeth. She's the, what do you do here, Cynthia?
Well, I am the fair manager, but my official title here throughout the year is Recreation and Events Manager.
Cynthia, what should we be looking forward to in this year's county fair here at Coconino?
Well, you can look forward to the traditional livestock exhibits, your non-livestock exhibits like pies and quilts and flowers and large zucchinis and you name it. Everything that our county citizens have been working on diligently, from livestock to crafts and whatnot, is going to be on exhibit here at our fair. We've also got a fantastic carnival dialed out for those thrill seekers. And entertainment galore. We've got so much local entertainment dialed out for this year. We're so excited about that. We do have a couple of national acts. I would say actually one national act, Bellamy Brothers. Promises to be an exciting Saturday evening out here with the Bellamy Brothers. And then El Hurricane out here from New Mexico, and he'll be out here on Sunday.
Wow, sounds like you got a jam-packed, non-stop, action-filled weekend ahead for Labor Day weekend here in Flagstaff.
We do. It's non-stop, 12 hours a day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then on Monday we cut it off at 4 p.m.
Yeah, so that Demolition Derby is going on Saturday and Sunday, right?
That takes place Saturday and Sunday. I think it opens at noon.
At noon. So if you guys have nothing to do this weekend, Labor Day weekend, you want to get down here to Fort Tothill, to the fairgrounds, and join the wonderful, wonderful events, exhibits, 4-H stuff that we have down here in Flagstaff, Arizona.
Absolutely. And don't forget about the livestock auction on Monday at 10:30. Buy local produce at the farmers market and local stock, meat, if you will, at the auction.
Great.
Make your own local stew.
Your own local stew. So we're going to go back to the Weatherford Hotel and see what Tony Norris has for us this week. Tony, take it away. We're here in the Fine Arts Building with local photographer Robert Cooper. Robert, how are you today?
I'm excellent.
Thanks for talking to us. We're next to a photograph of a fella here that you took. What's the story behind this photograph?
This photograph is of a Hopi dancer, chief dancer at Winslow, Arizona, when they had a ceremony there. You can't shoot them when they're on the reservation because it's secret. They don't allow them to do that. So you have to shoot them when they're off the reservation. This is a secret dancer. He's dancing for the audience for charity benefit.
And was it a certain ceremony that you recall the name of, or?
I think it was the corn dance.
Corn dance. So that would explain, I suppose, what that is all over his body, which looks to be like corn pollen, actually.
Yeah. Corn pollen, ashes,
And so, what is it? This is what can you tell us about this photograph? It's a color shot, and it's that's a big color picture. How big is that?
This is 20 by 30. Framed by Alfonso Framer in Flagstaff, Arizona.
Mm-hmm. It's really, really beautiful. And I understand I see it's like you have an honorable mention here at the show. So do you have any other photographs here?
I have one more on the other side.
And how long have you been into photography?
I've been in for about 20 years.
Oh, 20 years as a photographer. Well, you can't help but take some nice shots after 20 years, right?
Yeah, professional.
Yeah. So where are you from originally, Robert?
I'm from Flagstaff, actually. I've been here since I was about 6 months old.
How old are you now, Robert?
58.
58. So you've been here for almost 58 years. That's a long time. And you've been taking photographs for how long?
About 20 years.
20 years as a photographer. And so is this what you do pretty much? Take pictures?
This is my living, taking photography. But now I have to enhance my living by doing other things to counteract not having enough money.
We all know how that is. Counteracting gas prices is one good thing we always have to think about. Yeah, so here at the Fine Arts Building, you're going to find lots of beautiful photographs of all kinds of aspects of not just Flagstaff life, but ranching life, baseball, hiking, the cattle business. There's a beautiful staircase over there. There's lots of beautiful stuff. Is this building pretty much just photographs, Robert?
It's photographs and art and printing too. Art printing and drawings and watercolor.
Well, I think that leads us to our next segment, actually. We're going to go over to Grandin's Gallery on LaRue and see what's going on over there for his next First Friday.
Oh, that sounds good.
So I'm going to dash over there.
Okay.
Well, thanks for being with us, Robert. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Nice interviewing me.
Thank you.